What up, gamers? I'm Jason.
I'm Julie.
And today on Dice and Dragons, well, first of all, we are not where we normally are, as we are taking...
I was gonna say, coming to you live from vacation.
Yes. Well, not live, but pre-recorded from vacation.
Live to tape.
In any case, we're in a nice cottage, and we decided that, since we drove here, we would get some gameplays in. So we brought Star Wars Imperial Assault, the Return to Hoth expansion, as there is a new campaign. So this will be a review of the Return to Hoth campaign that is included in the Legends of the Alliance app. Now, if you'd like to learn how to play Legends of the Alliance, popping up as a card that will take you back to our review of the Jabba's Realm campaign, which will also teach you how to interact with the app itself. Now, normally I would credit the designers, but FFG, Fantasy Flight Games, the publisher, has not credited them on the box, and unfortunately, spotty Wi-Fi, can't look it up. It will be down below in the video description where we have our timestamps and more information about the game itself. With that being said, I'm going to stop prattling on because I've gone on for a little while and let Julie tell you more about the game.
So it's a cooperative game. It's like the game that it's an expansion for. It plays...
Well, it's cooperative or competitive, but we're reviewing the cooperative campaign.
Okay. Well, I would also say we're playing the two-player version, playing with the app. However, the box says 3 to 5 players.
Yes. Well, what it means by 3 to 5 players is one player would have to control the Empire in the traditional game, and you would have to have at least 2 characters, meaning you can still play as 2 players. But yes, we like to play 2 players, 4 characters. A lot more fun that way. Who's your favorite?
Garkan.
She likes being a Wookiee. So, with that being said...
So I didn't say, by the way, it's 60 to 90 minutes. Definitely closer to the 90 minutes, I think, when we're playing the different campaigns that we're doing. And ages 14 and above.
So what do you think about the age range?
I think it could be a little bit lower, especially with the help of the app.
Yeah, I would say that 14 is probably, well, maybe a little younger, but 14 around is right age for the standard version of the game, which is what's printed on the box. Can definitely go a little younger with the app. So what are you doing for those of you that are new to Imperial Assault and specifically Return to Hoth? Well, the rebellion has fled and we need to hunt down those filthy rebel scum. Well, no, sorry. Got my empire showing right here. What you're going to be doing is you take on the role of heroes of the Rebel Alliance. You've been left behind after the evacuation of Echo Base. You then have to infiltrate Echo Base, going on a variety of missions as you attempt to escape Hoth and rejoin the Rebel Alliance. I think that sums it up fairly well.
Yep.
So, what's the time?
Time to grab our drinks.
Grabbing our best friend or fellow rebel.
We're going to take it to the table.
We're definitely taking it to the table.
I am Garkan. If I could roar, I would. I can't.
You can't do the Wookiee roar.
No.
I do wish there was an evil campaign. I'd love to play as Darth Vader.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing new characters. I'll take Garkan again, but I'd like to try another character.
Yeah, I think it's time for us to switch it up a bit.
Yeah. We shall see.
Now let's take a quick look at the components for Star Wars Imperial Assault Return to Hoth. Well, we've got the rulebook right here, as well as the new skirmish map, the Echo Base skirmish map. And in the rulebook, as you can see, you're going to get some of the new rules, a list of the components, as well as the actual campaign as well. So we're just going to leave that like that. Don't really want to give you any spoilers. And, oh, didn't realize that Princess Leia Organa was hiding. So let's take a look at some of the other components now. I'll just make sure this stays on camera fully. So you are going to be getting 5 new tokens here. These tokens represent allies and some of the larger villains. They can be purchased as expansion packs. So as you can see, we've got the Echo Base Soldier right here. We have the infamous Dengar the Bounty Hunter, of course, Leia Organa, and the new main villain, General Sorin. Here we have the new repulsor tank, which has been assembled. It's a very cool miniature, and plays a large role in the campaign. You will, of course, be facing Wampas because what is Hoth without the legendary Wampas? We also have some HK assassin droids that were a nice new addition, something I wasn't actually expecting to see in the game. And then we actually also have the Snow Troopers, probably the most iconic character from The Empire Strikes Back. Well, besides Yoda, but I would say the most iconic Imperial character, not counting vehicles here. So that's what you're going to be getting. Here we've got the cards for those characters. So as you can see, Snow Troopers, Leia Organa Solo. And I've got these mixed up just a little bit. And as Julie and I were playing the game, there is an elite version of the Snow Troopers that is available as well. I believe I just mixed it in with the wrong set of cards. So you have elite versions of the Snow Troopers as well as the Wampas and the HK Assassin Droids, as you can see here. But they're in the different groupings. You've got your mercenary villains and, of course, your Imperial villains and your Rebel Alliance characters showcased by the symbol on the back. Now, let's move right along here. We can see some of the missions that you're going to be getting. You've got the two different types. These are special missions. I believe these are related to characters or certain events. We've got your standard side quests right here. And then all of your main quests that are related to Return to Hoth. You'll only be using these in the 1 versus many game. Now here we have groupment stickers and the grouping tokens that you can use to help identify the groups. Now, to be honest, I've got this all mixed in with all my different versions of the game, expansions of the game, so sorry that they don't exactly match what you'll be getting in the box. Here we've got some of the skirmish mode stuff right here. Skirmish mode upgrades, skirmish mode goals. They'll work with the new skirmish map. And of course, what is an expansion without some nasty new cards for the Imperial player? Now here we've got some more upgrades that are related to skirmish mode. You have the weakened condition state and tokens. I did neglect to take out the weakened tokens. They look just exactly like the symbol that you'll see right here. We do have some new Imperial player cards as well for the different abilities that they can gain depending on the characters that they're using. You also, of course, have new equipment, and it's all themed for Hoth. So you can see environmental hazard suit, cybernetic arm, carbine that looks like Dengar's carbine, a vibro generator, and an upside down but still awesome reinforced helmet. Here we've got some of the reward cards that can be earned throughout the campaign. So you'll be getting these for some are for the Imperials. You can see by the black cards, some are good for the heroes. These get earned depending on the missions that you complete and what you complete during the missions. We've got some new cards to be added to the supply. And, oh, this actually slipped away. This was the Defender. Was supposed to be in the rewards. So, cards for the supply. Here we've got the weapons cache, artificial stimulants, power generator, a grappling hook. So, you can probably use this to maybe take down an AT-ST. Not quite sure, though. Here we've got our 3 new heroes. We've got Verena Talos, Loku Canola, MHD 19. You can see their abilities are listed right there. And they're pretty cool. MHD is actually a healing character, which is something new for Imperial Assault. You can see their minis right here. Here's MHD. And then we've got Loku and Verena. Now, Loku also gets these 2 cool recon tokens that I'll be using for different things. Then lastly, I won't showcase all of them, but you're going to be getting a whole slew of new tiles themed for Hoth to really make it feel like you're on that wretched ice ball. And that's it. Those are the components you're going to be getting in Imperial Assault Return to Hoth. Now keep it right here as Julie and I will be back with our review of the game. So, Imperial Assault Return to Hoth, the co-op campaign. What did you think of the campaign?
Well, I enjoyed it. I mean, I think if you've seen our previous review, you know that we really enjoy this game. I was happy that there was new content and happy to get to try new characters and face new villains.
Yes, there's quite a few actually in the box and a nice variety, I must say, for an expansion.
It's called a Mantha, but you're right, it's a Wampa. Those Wampas are kind of annoying. So were the snowtroopers. But yeah, so
I really like the HK Assassin droids. A nice little callback to Star Wars: The Old Republic, the video game, and they look awesome. I just wish I could have used them against the Imperials. I really miss HK-47.
that stupid tank. It's a nice addition, but it's annoying.
Oh, and it makes a nice appearance. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
So I
Spoiler light. Spoiler light.
I played with Verena Talos. I wanted to try somebody new. I had to keep Garkan. I mean, he's a Wookiee. Got to keep going with the Wookiee.
Yeah.
I actually, we were lucky enough in our mission that other
Wookiee warriors joined the party.
Yeah, joined the party, and I got to play with them too. So I was playing with 3 Wookiees.
And one spoiler: don't hold on to your allies.
Yeah.
Until the end of the game. We held on to Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight version. So yes, super powerful, awesome, till the end of the game. And yeah, we weren't allowed to use him on the last mission. He would have made our second to last mission a lot easier.
Yeah, we thought we were making a sacrifice so that the last mission would be easier, but no.
No.
So, I mean, I really enjoyed playing with her. I mean, it's a little dependent on what comes up in the marketplace based on what you win. So Garkan didn't quite get the same kind of upgrades that he had in other campaigns that we've played. But Verena was fun. I like what she adds, and I like what her XP brings. I think she's a nice addition and a good complement for the way I like to play the game.
I also I did look up sort of like a list of the top characters, and she was definitely up there. So I can see why after watching you play her, seeing her abilities, she's a great character. I got to play what was it? It sounds Hawaiian. I think I got it. It's Loku Kanaloa.
I don't know that the last part was right, but
Okay, I'm sure the last part is right, so we got it. Definitely, like I said, sounds Hawaiian, a Mon Calamari sniper, and while he has some cool abilities, I really liked his recon tokens. I did find, though, that just based on how hard some of our characters were hitting, the recon tokens weren't nearly as useful until he had to do some shooting of stuff by himself. And overall, he's a solid character, but I definitely felt like we were missing some punch with could have been handled by DL or even Mac Escarre, the Bothan sniper that we had.
That I was playing with,
yes. Used to play with Mac. You played Garkan and Mac. I played Fen and Diala. We had a nice balance. I do think the game, at least one thing that we noticed is a little lacking, is that not all of the expansion characters are as good as the original characters. Mm-hmm. Well, you've actually got to play some cool ones because I believe it was Shyla, the bounty hunter, was a nice hard-hitting character that we had in Jabba's realm as well.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed the new Imperial figures. It was there was some nice new ones. I don't want to spoil everything. I think Jason's showing them all to you, but I don't want to explain how.
Well, also the tokens. Anything that they would see in the box, we do have some extra add-on figures. Yeah. So some of those things that were figures were not shown on the components review because they're not included in the box itself. They just get tokens.
So based on that, I can say I really enjoyed having a new campaign. I remember now how much I enjoy playing this game. So it's nice to have some new content. It's a shame that that's it with that campaign. We're done. We got a full day's worth of play out of it. But...
Well, there's a new mode actually that we didn't talk about. Maybe it's something we'll review. Not in the near future, but in the future, there is the new raid mode, which basically means we can activate all of our Imperial Assault content, and then it'll pick random stuff from the game. And we've got 6 missions to get our best score. So it's kind of like the Delve with Descent. It's a way for you to always play through all of your content, not reliant on just the campaigns. Mm-hmm. Now, I definitely really enjoyed playing the game. Imperial Assault is one of my favorite games. I think you get a ton of value for what you're going to get in the base box. And that being said, playing the co-op version of Return to Hoth was fantastic. Now, I did go through the campaign book just briefly. Wanted to take a look at some of the maps. And there was definitely a lot more content in the campaign book than what's been adapted into the co-op campaign. And that's something that I do find to be a bit of a negative. Whereas the first co-op campaign was completely original, this and Jabba's Realm were basically entirely adapted from what they've already created. Now, I was wondering why they were doing that when they were still creating new content for Descent. I think the reason they've done the adaptation is Descent is a little older, while Imperial Assault is newer. So just having adapted campaigns is still moving boxes. Whereas in the case of Descent, all the big boxes have most likely been played by most players. So they decided to really come up with a new type of, a new campaign. So that gives Descent a little bit of an edge if you want to buy, if you would like to buy a Dungeon Crawl with cooperative app content, there's a lot more available for Descent that is original. And you can still actually play through the regular Descent campaigns as well as the regular Imperial Assault campaigns thanks to Red Jack's automated player mods. You can find those on Board Game Geek. Check out down below in the video description. I'll have a link to at least one of them, probably both, in the video description.
So you ready to give your rating?
Just about ready to give my rating. I'm almost there. What, you trying to rush me?
No. You sounded ready.
No. I just wanted to say, though, that what I do like about this campaign and what we get in the box, I love the tiles. It definitely captures the feel of Hoth. And this expansion really sort of puts you in that era of right after the disaster at Echo Base, trying to survive. And I think it does a great job of giving you a heroic campaign, but also making you feel the pressure as to what's going on with the rebellion. So I like the writing, I like the characters, and I really like the setting. I definitely think they've done a great job of putting the Empire Strikes Back in a box. I mean, in the campaign book, and unfortunately we didn't get to see it, there's even an escape from Cloud City. Why didn't we go to Cloud City? That should have been in the co-op app. Well, it might be there. Maybe we just missed the mission, but I think there's a total of 6 missions, and we played a total of 5 because we just, stumped everything. Thank you, Garkan and Fen. Pew, pew. So yes, rating.
It's a solid 8 for me. I mean, I'm basing it on the fact that I think it's the same score I gave Imperial Assault. It's the same content.
Well, you gave Jabba's Realm. We actually haven't reviewed the base game on the channel. Maybe we'll get it there around to doing it one day.
Okay. I really enjoyed the game. I'm going to base it on this is more of the same. I get to play it. I get more content. So for me, I'm a happy camper.
So I'm giving it a 7. Well, I think it's a great expansion. I really would have liked to see some new content like's been done for Descent, as I mentioned. I also do think that with the resources that Fantasy Flight Games has put onto Journeys in Middle-earth, they probably just didn't have the time to develop a new story. It seems that a lot of their focus is now shifting onto that game. That being said, I'm still happy to get co-op campaign adaptations for the boxes that we have. Hopefully we'll be able to play them all 1 versus many one day, but we prefer playing cooperatively. We like playing together, and any way that gets this game to the table more often is always something that is a welcome addition to the collection. Hopefully they'll be adapting Heart of the Empire soon. Maybe we'll get it before the end of the year, and then you'll see us back with another campaign review. So that being said, Julie, what time is it?
Well, first, I'd say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Well, that's what time it is. It's time to subscribe if you'd like to.
Hit that bell if you'd like the notification when we have some new content for you, even when we're on vacation.
Yes. And down below, just after the timestamps are right about there, you will find links to our social media feeds if you'd like to see some pictures of us going through this campaign and some of the other games that we were playing while we were on vacation. You can check out our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll get those spread out around there eventually. But as we always like to say, well, Julie, since you want to take it away.
Well, it's time to grab your drink.
Grab your Rebel.
We're going to keep playing games. We'll keep playing more of this, I think.
We're definitely going to keep playing games, and we will be playing more Imperial Assault. I really want to play Heart of the Empire, or we'll try out the new raid mode soon. Even if it'd be nice if we could pick, some of our cool, awesome heroes that have never shown up. I mean, heck, we're playing Return to Hoth and Lando didn't show up. We got Luke Skywalker again, which is awesome, but I kind of want to play Lando.
Maybe not right now, though. I think we'll enjoy surroundings a little bit.
Yeah.